You are 2 weeks past payday, and your thumbs are trembling over a banking app. The balance is in the red. The rent is due in 4 days. When you hit this level of financial stress, the brain triggers a biological escape hatch. It floods your system with cortisol, demanding an immediate hit of dopamine to numb the rising panic. That craving explains the sudden, urgent need for $200 sneakers or covering the tab for weekend drinks. You trade cash for a temporary rush of social media validation. By Monday morning, the dopamine crashes. You are left emotionally drained and mathematically closer to ruin. Hardworking people often find themselves trapped because the emotional urge for validation overrides the math of their bank account. Take William and Sarah. They clock 50 hours a week, coming home with calloused hands and migraines, running the numbers long after midnight. Despite the grueling hours, their accounts stay empty.
Every dollar they earn is routed into the latest fashion trends and social outings to keep up appearances with their peer group. The math finally catches up to them on a Tuesday evening. Their daughter, Grace, hands them a permission slip for a class trip. William has to look her in the eye and say no, because the cash is simply gone. In that moment, the carefully curated timeline of vacations and luxury brands dissolves. The facade collapses, leaving behind the reality that they have failed to provide a basic experience for their child. Every dollar spent on a temporary high is a dollar removed from a child's future opportunity. The cost of looking successful today is the loss of a daughter's school trip tomorrow. This is where William crosses paths with Mr. Paul, a retired carpenter. Mr. Paul explains that building wealth relies on the strictness of your financial system, regardless of the size of your paycheck. This maps the pathway of the 99%. A paycheck enters and drops directly into entertainment, trends, and liabilities, flushing down the drain. The 1% forces that same paycheck up a different path. Capital is routed into acquiring knowledge and building systems that endure. This difference in routing, upward into growth or downward into drains, dictates whether a family accumulates resources or simply survives the week. Reaching that upward path requires a strict needs versus wants filter. Every single transaction must be interrogated before the money leaves the account. As they screen out unnecessary wants, preserved coins pool into an active asset, a small vegetable stand. This stand begins minting its own new coins. Operating as a distinct system, the stand generates revenue independently. It produces resources without requiring more of their daily physical labor. Financial freedom arrives when you treat your income as the raw material for an engine, rather than fuel for consumption. Children do not inherit wealth first. They inherit habits. Every time you tap your card at a checkout counter, you cast a vote. You are either investing in your child's future freedom or guaranteeing their continued struggle by modeling impulsive spending. Breaking this cycle requires a shift in the household's behavioral engine. A higher salary simply provides more fuel, but it is the redirection of those funds into lasting assets that changes the destination for the next generation. To start, you must adopt 3 rules. Rule 1. Pay yourself first. Capture a percentage of your capital the moment it arrives, before the biological urge to spend registers. Rule 2. Use the 48-hour want filter. If you see something you desire, wait 2 full days. This acts as a circuit breaker against performative purchases. Rule 3. Commit to turning liabilities into assets. Redirect the cash from depreciating items into systems that produce value on their own. The math is unforgiving, that the path is clear. True generational wealth officially begins the exact moment performative spending ends.